Huh? What? Oh.
We should start a book club.
Ooh, that could be fun. Have you guys ever read The Evil Applications of Practical Mechanics by Dr. Erlenmeyer Requiem? Bro, how long have you been trying to get me to read that? Oh, come on, Cheatsy. Science is cool. We never could have melted that infernal ranch last week without this revolutionary book. You remember when I got it for Christmas? It changed my life.
I don't mind a dense read. I'm reading this book called Terminal. It's a little wordy, but it's good.
Terminal as in planes or as in death?
Both.
I can work with that.
God damn it! I got a job for you guys.
What's up, bully?
Oh, the nerve of this guy. You know what this guy did?
What did this guy do?
This guy, Lou Floppus. He calls us up. He's like, do you do remodeling? I says to the guy, no, sir. We're a real estate sales middleman. Simple as that, right? Tell me this guy don't come at me with, what kind of shit show are you guys running here? Who's your manager? I'm the manager! The nerve of this freaking guy!
Nice customer service skills, big bro.
Ah, can it, Cheatsy?
He sounds like a dick. What did you say to him?
What did I say to him? I'll tell you what I says to him. I says to the guy, oh, my apologies, sir. Yes, we do remodeling. This douche wants us to remodel his freaking house.
That's the job?
Cheatsy, bro, do you think I'd be asking you guys if that's all it was? Yeah, I want you guys to remodel his house. I want you to remodel it into a pile of freaking rubble.
Ooh, now that we can do.
Hey, I knew I could count on you, bro.
Who the hell are you guys?
Larry Klößenschreiber with Klößenschreiber Solutions. Mr. Floppus, I presume?
Ah, yeah. Call me Lou. Hopefully you guys are more helpful than that damn fool I talked to earlier. Alright, so this place needs a complete overhaul. We need new floors, we need new furniture, I'm redoing all the walls. I need all new granite counters here, okay? And we need to repaint this wall. I don't like the wall to be wood. It pisses me off. Doesn't it you, Larry?
Sorry.
What's so funny, Missy?
Lou, baby, we are so good at Klößenschreiber Solutions that it's hilarious. And I've got a funny feeling these counters are going to sparkle.
And that should be everything, yeah?
All right, we'll have our contract written up by EOD and send it to you to sign. And of course, thank you for choosing Klößenschreiber Solutions. Are you good?
Your real name is Larry?
Shut up. What's wrong with Larry?
It's just, oh God. Larry? How did I not know? Half a freaking year, 6 months we've worked together. Larry?
It's not that funny. It's really not.
What's your real name? Eddie?
Kooky.
Wait, you're serious? Kooky is your real name?
Yeah?
Why?
Well, every second born in our family has been a genius inventor. Dad figured that if I didn't end up being a mad scientist, I'd at least be a mad something.
That's really weird.
Let's go tell Big Mouth so he can start working on the contract. I didn't know we did remodels. I mean, we do remodel sometimes, but we do that through outside vendors. Usually they just work the fixer-uppers and we pay them separately and factor in the expense into the resale cost for the end client, so it's not necessary. This is a special project, if you know what I mean. Ooh, I gotcha. One of those special projects. One of those majestically malicious misadventures. One of those devious little dives into the Machiavellian machinations. One of those... So, here's the deal, lil bro. We need this contract to trick this douchebag into legally consenting to us wrecking his pad, see? Ah, so not a remodel, but a D-model! A ruinous renovation! I'll get on it right away!
So, is your real name Big Mouth or...
Morty Jr. Mortimer Bartholomew Klößenschreiber Jr. Esquire, to be exact.
And what about you?
Raymond.
Wow, I'm learning so much about you guys today.
He signed the contract! The fine print gives us full consent to modify the house however we choose. Disastrous decorations? Check. Flagrant floor plan? Go for it. Complete demolition? It's all on the table. Ooh, excellent. I had a kick, I suppose you could call it, a while back with modifying home appliances into genius contraptions of doom. We can use those for our project. And I'll put my own unique spin on decorating the place.
We could use a bunch of asbestos in the food prep areas. Long-term health issues? Possible cancer?
Geez, that's messed up. I love it. Oh, you guys are good. So, I booked the guy a hotel room while we do our thing, so we can start as early as tomorrow. Wow, what a lovely home. Not. I'd call this a job well done.
I can't wait to see what he thinks of it.
Oh, that must be him.
Welcome home!
What the fuck? What did you do?
Like it?
What the? No! No, I don't like it! What the hell is wrong with you idiots? What the hell is this? Ah! What is this dust?
Asbestos.
Why? I'm gonna kill you, motherfuckers! Ah!
Thanks, bro.
Hey, what's going? Jesus Christ! Lou! I'm calling the cops!
All rise for the hearing in the matter of the State versus Cookie von Klößenschreiber. The Honorable Judge Butpape Johnson presiding.
Butt poop.
Order. Court is now in session. We will now hear the prosecution's opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, I am State Prosecutor Bessie Waterbottom. Today, the evidence will show that the dangerous and unhinged individual, Cookie von Klößenschreiber, committed an act of first-degree murder.
They're kicking me out of the trial. Can you believe that? Apparently, I'm not a reliable witness.
They're forcing me to testify against you. I'm just not gonna say anything. I don't give a shit. I've broken out of prison before.
It's gonna be fine, bro. We got this. Got this. Got this.
Big Mouth, this is serious. They've got me dead to rights. Just please make sure my genius inventions get put in storage for me, okay?
No need, bro. I got this.
The prosecution now calls witness Grace Ashgrove to the stand. Miss Ashgrove, is it true that you were in Lou Floppis's home with Mr. Klößenschreiber at the time of Mr. Floppis's death? Okay, let's try that again. Is it true that you witnessed Mr. Klößenschreiber aim and fire the weapon at Mr. Floppis?
Miss Ashgrove, need I remind you, you are under oath. If you do not answer the questions, this court will have no choice but to hold you in contempt.
Objection!
Yes, Mr. Klößenschreiber?
If it may please the court, I should like to point out that my client, Dr. Cookie von Klößenschreiber, to all of you, thank you very much, committed an act of self-defense.
And how, pray tell, was this an act of self-defense?
This entire case hinges on the testimony of a Mr. Jeffrey Dunkbutter, who called the police under the impression that Mr. Floppis had been shot in his own home.
That's literally what happened, Your Honor.
Order. Mr. Klößenschreiber, please explain how this is relevant, or both you and Miss Ashgrove are at risk of being charged with obstruction of justice.
Well, you see, Your Honor, I am obligated to point out that, although there's no way Mr. Dunkbutter could have known this in the moment, at the time the relevant events occurred, the house in question was in fact not the property of Mr. Floppis. Is it not true, Miss Waterbottom, that evidence indicates there was a struggle in which Mr. Floppis was in control of a knife and making a move with intent towards my client's brother, Mr. Larry J. Klößenschreiber?
Yes, that is true.
And, Your Honor, is it not true that an act preventing actual physical harm towards a member of immediate family on one's own property constitutes an act of self-defense?
Yes, that is true.
Then my client is innocent! 3 days prior to Mr. Floppus's death, he signed this contract. Article 35, paragraph 13 of the contract states that the signer, in this case Mr. Floppus, hereby relinquishes in full title and ownership of the property described in Article 1, paragraphs 2 through 5, and that the title and ownership thereof shall thereby be assigned to Dr. Cookie von Klößenschreiber and Mr. Larry J. Klößenschreiber. In other words, the facts upon which this case are constructed are not facts at all, but an inexplicable inversion of the reality of the situation. Mr. Floppus was trespassing upon the property of my client, attempted an act of assault on my client's brother, and my client was forced to act in self-defense. And may I add, it is simply shocking to me that our own prosecution could make such an egregious oversight, a fumbling fabrication, an utter judicial joke of gigantic proportions with regards to the facts of this case.
Well, it appears there's been an error with regards to the facts of the case. In the interest of sparing this court the wasted time, this case is dismissed. What a shit show.
No way. You actually got the case thrown out? Indubitably, big bro. The fine print of the contract that cantankerous Cro-Magnon signed handed the property over to you and Kooky, so his death was a legally sanctioned act of serendipitous self-defense. Well, Cheatsy, still think reading is boring? You know, maybe we should start that book club.
Good idea. Larry?
Whatever.